We are here in Albuquerque, home of the New Mexican cuisine, parts of Route 66, and the biggest hot air ballooning fiesta in the United States. Good morning, everyone. It is 3:32 in the morning and I am on my way to Darwin's house so we can catch a plane at Oakland Airport. Mind you, I'm driving from San Francisco to Castro Valley for that to happen. That's why I had to get up extra early so we can get to the airport about an hour and some change before our flight, which is at 5:50. Guess what? I was about halfway to Darwin's house when I came to the realization that I forgot my ID at home. So I've turned back to head home to pick up my ID. And then I have to go back and drive to Darwin's house, which is about 35 miles from my house. Then head to the airport. And hopefully do not miss our flight. I am so mad at myself right now. This is the first time that I've done this ever. Such an amateur move. Picked up my ID and now heading back to Darwin's house. Hopefully I get there in about 30 minutes and hopefully we can get to the airport around 5 o'clock. We made it! What is it, 7 minutes to spare to our flight, right? We got on board at 5. Oh no, actually no. Well, was it 7 minutes? Okay. Like quarter to 6, sorry. Oh my gosh, but now we don't know if our luggage made it.
Let's see. Hello.
Since we arrived at Oakland Airport about 45 minutes before our flight, that's considered a late check-in. So when we checked in at the kiosk, there was a warning that stated that our bags may not make it on our flight. So here we are at the baggage carousel, hoping that our luggages made it, since we waited about 10-15 minutes extra in the plane for all the baggages to make it in. So we did not get our luggages. Although I'm not sure if it's about being late or is it because at the time that we were checking in, or as everybody was checking in, the belt was broken. And so there were a couple of folks that did not get their luggages. So we went to the baggage office and they said they found them, they know where they are, and they'll be arriving at 5 this afternoon. And now we are heading over to get our rental car. a little bit of margarita won't hurt, even though it's not quite noon yet. So Old Town Albuquerque looks like it's really centered around this square, so which isn't pretty big and definitely walkable, probably 2-3 hours, but there certainly is a lot of boutiques and shops, so that would probably extend your time here. This is my second time visiting the Southwest. The first time was in Santa Fe, I want to say about 4 or 5 years ago. And compared to Santa Fe's Old Town, Albuquerque's Old Town feels a little smaller. Actually, it is smaller. The streets are narrower, and which gives it a feeling of being congested. There's just a lot of cars, and I wish, just because of the size, that it was made into pedestrian type of plaza. Another thing I've noticed is that the buildings are so much lower here compared to Santa Fe, that because of all the parked cars, you can't appreciate the buildings, the architecture. Claim to fame behind me is the local supplier for the show Breaking Bad. If you guys watch that show, they are the ones that create the meth products for the show. So we are now out for dinner. We stopped by, we got about a good hour and a half, hour nap at the hotel. And we are eating early just so we can go to sleep early because we have an early schedule tomorrow. airport. Our luggage has arrived! Yes, mine too. This has happened to me once before in Hawaii, but it was never recovered. So I am very, very, very happy that it is here. Of course, it's not in our hands yet, but we verified and they said that all our luggages are accounted for. This will make dinner so much nicer. So this one is the smoked Gouda chili thoughts. I thought there was chili in this one too. It just looks so good. Okay, dig in. Very good. Very doughy, potatoey, fluffy, sweet and spicy at the same time. Our food has arrived and it looks like it can feed 10 people. This one is mac and cheese with salmon and green chili. This is tacos, cod, ahi tuna, and cheese and cauliflower. Their buffalo wings. And that's their salmon chowder. The Southwest definitely makes chili right. My mouth is on fire right now. So far, the mac and cheese, it's okay. It's pretty watery, so it's hard to enjoy the cheese. The tacos are great. They're actually very excellent. And their buffalo wings. Snackable. Late night snackable. To the airport to pick up our luggages, but first, coffee. I needed to just stop for a little pick-me-up because we had bought chocolates from the candy lady, and so I wanted coffee with it. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. I want to cry. Got our luggage. I want to hug it. Now I can sleep soundly. So we stopped by a Walmart Supercenter to get some provisions for tomorrow. So we're back at the hotel and it's 9:15 and we have a long day ahead of us tomorrow. We plan on leaving the hotel around 3 o'clock, if not before, to head off to the balloon fiesta, which starts officially tomorrow. And it is going to be an awesome and very new experience for us. So we are definitely gung-ho to start off on the right foot, unlike today, but thankfully things worked out. So stay tuned for the adventure to come tomorrow. So from my mind's eye to yours, more to come. Thanks for watching. And be sure to click the subscribe button below or the like button. Please comment, engage with me. I would really appreciate it. And for real-time pictures, stories, and IGTV, check out my Instagram @AssetImages. Good night, folks. See you in 4 hours.